Hey guys, Steve from Lakeshore. I'm going to do the orientation on your Cougar. It's that 27 SGS that you're going to be picking up this week. I'll start right here at the outside, work our way to the inside. If you have questions or if I missed something, guys, don't hesitate to give me a phone call. You can always reach me on my cell, and that number is 231-736-9162. So right here at the entrance, I'll show you the steps. Guys, see how these fit in right off to the side here? You want to make sure this door is all the way open. It's easy to catch that screen door, so make sure your door is all the way open when you're bringing these in and out to save any damage to your door. The pass-through compartment here, guys, a couple of things you'll notice. Sewer hose. This is your 30 amp to 50 amp adapter, and then also 30 to 15 to plug it in at home. Outlet right here, and then also hook up here for TV for cable, antenna, or satellite. Next to that, this is your in command, and what this is, guys, I'll show you right here, but that is going to be all your wiring for the in command system. Now, the important part with this, turn this off real quick here, guys, is it also acts as a backup for your slide out. So right here you can see on this dial M1 through M5, that is going to control your slide outs and also the awning. So you select which motor you would like to do. 1, 2, and 3 are going to be your slide outs. 4 is going to be your awning, and then just above it is an execution button to bring that in or out. So that is right behind the compartment, and then also the wiring kind of shows right here as far as what each of the wires and the color coordination is for the camper. So we go around to the side. 30-pound tank, you're going to have one on each side. There's an automatic crossover, and that's going to be on the other side for the regulator. In the front compartment, your spare tire is stowed up here, as well as your 12-volt battery. That's going to be underneath, and then your battery shutoff is right there. There is also, as you can see, a motion light inside. Right here, your docking lights, on and off. That is going to be for the amber lights in the front of the camper. So you have them on the side right here, and then if I can get up there, also on the top are going to be your amber lights, and to control those off and on are simply going to be these switches right here, and then there is just a docking light right here as well. The other 30-pound tank is right here. You can see where the regulator is situated behind that. This pass-through compartment here, guys, all kinds of stuff. So as far as your hookups for your city water connection, it's going to come through the bottom here. You can see where that'll hook up the hose right there. Just above it is for winterization. To do that, you have your hot water bypass switch right there, and winterization on, which means it is going to draw antifreeze right out of the jug. The guys are finishing prepping this. They did just re-winterize this. Below that is your black tank flush. That is going to be to flush out the black tank. Note the caution label here. You want to have that black valve pulled all the way open prior to turning the hose on for the black tank flush. Inside here, a couple of things. You can see this blue, it says Victron Energy. This is actually your solar controller. That is going to be for the solar panel. That is going to help charge the battery. There's nothing you have to do as far as turning it off and on. It's already set. Your 50 amp cord is right here, and then next to that is this coil hose. That just goes right up for your outside shower at the top there. Next to the cord right here, this is going to be for your auto leveling. And then as far as operating and getting the camper on and off, the front, if you just push down, it will lift up. If you hit the retract button, see how the light comes on, and then that will obviously bring it down. You can operate them all that way, your front and back. And then to automatic level, you just hit auto level, and it will automatically bring the jacks down and level it front to back and left to right. You can also, through here, manually level. You can auto retract the rear. You can see that right there. Just hit enter, which is right here. And then also auto retract all, which will bring them all up. And then also auto hitch. And what that will do is that will return it to the hitch height that it was at when you took it off the truck. So that's all on the side menu right here with enter to execute whatever command you want. And again, your on off switch is right here for that. As we move along to the side here, this is going to be your 6-gallon gas electric hot water heater. That is going to be controlled from the inside, right here, and there's no switches or anything on this one. Like I said, that's all going to be controlled right from the inside of the camper. Next to that is going to be the furnace exhaust right here. Just be mindful of that as you're setting anything outside, that you don't get it too close to the exhaust. And then lastly, there is 2 holes. Your black tank and gray tank, this is going to be for the bathroom, are situated here. The gray tank for your kitchen is underneath right there, and then the outlet, just one outlet for all of your waste to come out there. As we move along the side of the camper here, guys, at the back, this is where you're going to hook up the power. It is a detachable cord right here, 50 amp. And then next to that, this is going to be to fill that 60-gallon freshwater tank right here. And then that closes right here, and then it does have a key lock. It's just a 751 key that you'll get with the camper to do that. On the back, there's a ladder that goes up. It is a 250-pound weight capacity, but it is a full walkable roof up here. They can go up and inspect the roof, and then also the slide outs as well. At the rear bumper, there's a 2-inch receiver hitch. It does have a 4-way plug. That is rated for 3,000 pounds of towing or 300 pounds of hitch weight. And then guys, as we move along to the front, we'll just go inside here in just a second. All right guys, on the interior of your fifth wheel here, we'll start doors right there as you come in, entertainment's right here. Electric fireplace at the bottom here. You can turn that on. There's a remote. You can turn that on. That does have a blower feature on it that you can set to blow out heat. And then there's different levels as far as the timer on it, and then the temperature you want to set it at, and then if you want to set the different colors on it, that's just your level button right here. We'll turn that back off. Your Furrion stereo, this is AM, FM, CD, DVD player, also Bluetooth. It operates off a remote as well, or manually, and it has 2 different zones. You do have 4 speakers on the inside and 2 on the outside. Zone 1 is going to be inside, zone 2 is outside, and you can play everything and both zones are independently of each other. Summit TV, pretty self-explanatory, just like what you have at your house, and there's a remote for that. I'll show you where the remotes are as well. The chairs right here, these are strapped down. This is in travel position. You can see right down there on the floor where the anchor points are. They have those just like that as you're traveling. Light switch for the slide out is right here, and then it is on a dimmer switch as well. Back in the corner, the main light switch, this is going to be for the main coach part right here. You can see all the lights coming off and on, and then also there is an outlet and USB ports, and that's going to be on both sides here, guys. Right next to the tables you have the USB ports and outlets. Hide-a-bed sofa right here, guys. This will pull out if we just take the cushions off here. And then guys, right here you have legs. This will come down just like so, and then the back here will lay down to fill in for the bed area, just like so. Then to put it back, just reverse, flip up, lift up, leg in, and once you get it to a certain point, it's just going to start to fold on its own and then collapse right down. You good shooting it?
Yeah.
Okay. Next thing, guys, is going to be the fridge. This is the 12-volt fridge on it. on off right here. You can set how cold you want it. It's going to be on from 1 to 5, 5 being the coldest. It'll show you right here the charge status of it. And then to open, right here, just these little push-in tabs, just like so. Microwave, this is going to be just like at home. Obviously, you're going to have to be plugged in for this. And then your stovetop right here, 3-burner stovetop, is operated with these 3 dials right here. You have your spark, just like you would for a grill, spark ignition. And then this last one here, this is going to be to set for the oven underneath. And then again, same type of ignition there. The switch on the end is going to be for lights. If you push it up, it's just the blue lights right here. That's going to be off. And if you push it down, it'll also turn the oven light on inside. One other thing to notice, you do have the stove cover. Make sure this is folded over in place for travel. Storage up here and then storage down here, guys. The remotes I was telling you about are right in here along with the packet from Keystone, which will have the independent component warranty information, and then also user manuals for everything from the AC to the furnace to the hot water heater is going to be inside here. Keys are going to be right here when you come pick it up around the sink. And then just a couple more things to show you inside here, guys. This is going to be your LP carbon monoxide detector. So obviously if that's going off, check and see what's going on inside the coach. If you hear it, you know, get out and then go ahead and investigate. And then under here, this is going to be your converter. And this is going to be your AC circuit breakers. And then your DC fuses are right here. They're all labeled as to what each one is. And also if you pop a fuse here, it will turn red on the indicator. Well, that's going to be right behind the covered door here. As we come up into the bathroom, guys, your porcelain foot flush toilet is right here. And that's how you'll flush it. And then the shower, this is travel lock right here. And obviously you can open either side right there, guys. But to travel with it, the travel lock position is going to be right there. One thing to note inside the bathroom, above the faucet, that is a GFI outlet. So if you have some outlets that are not working, or this one in particular, there is actually a reset on it to go ahead and check. And then we'll go up into the bedroom. This is a residential size queen bed, 60 by 80. The nice thing about that is you can go ahead and put just normal linen on it. And then your wardrobe slide out right here. Tons of storage for hanging all the way across, and then also pull out drawers underneath. And then again, just like in the back by the chairs up here by the headrest, you're going to have your USB ports and then an outlet on each side of the bed. And then also underneath, to lift this up, it is on struts here, guys, but tons of storage underneath. And then to bring that down, just go ahead and give it pressure to bring it back down. And last thing I'll show you is the in-command. All right, guys, the in-command system on this is this is going to run everything from your slide outs to the heating and cooling to the lights. The passcode default is just 4 zeros, 0000. And then from there, it'll show you where the battery's at. Water pump, if you want to turn that on. Hot water heater, if you want to turn that on, you can see how it's off. You can use gas, electric, or gas and electric. Interior lights. Again, touch that and it brings them all on. Heating and cooling. Right here, front AC, what you want to do is skip over to rear AC. And rear AC will control the heating and cooling for the whole system here. You see right now, it's on fan. You can turn the fan on if you want. And the fan is the AC fan. So you're gonna have air coming through the ducts through the AC system. You can turn on heat, auto. Auto is you just set it to where you want it, and it's going to figure out if it needs to turn on the AC or the furnace, and then back to off. So fan, cool, we'll set it at 72. The zone, which the temperature probe is right here, says it's 73 in here, and then you can control that up or down depending on how you want it. To go back, just touch the arrow back. Lights, very similar. Bedroom light, on, off, ceiling lights, and then your outside awning lights, the LED lights under the awning are controlled right there. The slide outs themselves, pretty self-explanatory, guys. If you want to bring in a slide out, like the kitchen slide, you press in, you see how it's coming in, but you do have to hold it. To bring it back out, just keep it held out until it stops. And then dinette slide and then awning in and out is controlled there as well. Now, go back to that dial I showed you in the pass-through storage. If this were not to work, you could go ahead and manually bring those in and out in that pass-through storage where I showed you where the dial was with the execution button. And then settings, guys, to get in here, if you want to sync, there is a in-command Global Connect app for your smartphone, to where you can go ahead and link up your phone with an app to the in-command, and basically everything I'm showing you, you can do right with your phone. So you would Bluetooth and then go ahead and power the device. And then also Wi-Fi, if you want to hook up to the park Wi-Fi, you can do that. If you want to reset your passcode, you can do that as well. And then the other ones you really don't need to do much with, guys. The time and the date, if you want to do that, you can go ahead and set that. That's going to be the default on it. And then going back out, the other thing up here, the tanks, if you just press any of those, it will show you the contents. You can see these are all empty. And then the tank heaters, to turn those off and on, just touch. And then those are 12 volt, those will run off battery. And then we'll go back to the main menu here, and that is going to cover the entire in-command system. Like I said, guys, if you have questions, feel free to get a hold of me, 231-736-9162. But congratulations on your new camper. I'm super excited for you guys and look forward to seeing you in a couple days.